Oh, my Lord. That's one way to do it, I guess. Drive goal complete, my ace. Bend, don't break. Don't do... Okay. We didn't allow a touchdown on that touchdown. We're starting this one off with a trade. Everyone is telling me to get rid of McKinnon. So we're going to get a 4th-round pick from the Cardinals. I think that's a pretty fair deal. They need a starting running back. McKinnon can kind of be that starting running back for them. Took a little bit of a cap hit, so hopefully that doesn't ruin us too badly. But welcome back to episode 9 of our 49ers franchise. You guys have been killing it. Kill it again with another like and maybe a subscription if you're new. I don't know. We're going against the Panthers, who have a couple of X factors, and McCaffrey is a little bit of a dangerous fella, I must admit. Let's go quickly scout real quick. We could use many different things. We're not going to probably draft a QE, but if one of these guys with really good potentials, like these two guys, actually sits there in the second round, maybe we take a look. Obviously, running back isn't a need, but Tevin, he's going to be on a contract year next year, so might look for a backup as well. I don't know, but Breida is actually going to earn the starting role this week. We're already an 80 overall. I think there's just a couple of lucky upgrades. I don't think we're going to upgrade too much more for the rest of the season. Hurd just barely missed getting to star development. Of course, we lost last week in a very iffy style of a way. But Breida, he's going to start this week. We'll see what we can do. Tevin was doing really well before, so it's a little premature, but everyone wants Breida to start. He did just get a 5-year deal. I believe we signed him to a 5-year deal, did we? Oh, we didn't sign him yet. Well, if I don't say so myself, let's get that done. Wait, what was the... we haven't even started. All right. Let's just offer exactly what he's asking for. See, we want... Okay, fair enough. Don't need to raise it up. Money's a little bit of an issue, but... it's probably because of the cap penalty. Let's deal with these X Factor things. I don't know. Peterson killed us. Todd Gurley didn't. We'll slow him down. That's about all we can really promise. So, we can pull out the win. Beat the Panthers, hold them to 1 or fewer. So I'm pretty sure you can hold them or win. If you win and you still suck, it still counts, I think. I've been losing sleep over this guy. I don't know what neutralizing would do, though. So have 1 or fewer turnovers. Damn it. It's not like whatever. Oh, a little dreary one again. We had a weird conversation last time. Is that shrubbery on the left, intended to be there? Or is it just kind of like a mutant growth, and they're just like, what's the worst that can happen? It's not like it's going to attack the fans, is it? Is it? They're just sitting there. I don't know. But here we are at home. We should probably cut those bushes. I'm just saying. Maybe it's not a big deal to anyone else, but to me, it's a pretty big deal. And speaking of pretty big deal, there's some decently fast receivers for the Panthers. You got Cam Newton, who's fast. There's a little bit of speed on that side. Maybe not on their defensive side other than Dante, but this is a game we actually, definitely come in and expect to win. Panthers aren't doing too bad. More importantly, they were looking pretty good a year ago before the Cam Newton injury. I'm not saying we're intending to go out there and hurt Cam Newton. I'm not saying that I'm paying people to hurt players. I'm definitely not giving them flat screens when they injure someone. Definitely wouldn't do that. Cam Newton getting hurt wouldn't give you a brand new car, but it might down the... I don't know. Look at the Vikings, though. 1-7 on the season. Unbelievably porous. It is what it is. McKinnon replaced by Mostert. What's his name? Mostert? I know he's pretty decently fast. This team has quite the running back carousel. Unfortunately, last week wasn't that great of a week for Jimmy. We had a couple of bad decisions. 3 picks on the season is far from poor, though. I think we're off to a really good start to the season. Let's see if we can get back on that win streak. It's not like we thought we were going to win the game and, just win every single game, but we were looking good. I thought maybe there was a chance we could have, but Breida slipping off of a tackle. This is going to be a really big test because there's actually some decent defenders on this Panthers team. Who was telling me something about George Kittle? It was something about they were saying rack. He was at the throat. Wow, I know there was pressure, but Jesus. They were saying you have to get 20-yard rack catches, which is just not true. I don't know what the hell they were talking about, to be honest. It's irrelevant anyways because we're clearly not going to get one of those in this game the way we're playing. Let's see if we can get somebody open. Inside, Kittle is going to be a yard short. That's going to be a 3-and-out, unfortunately. Not looking super great on offense. So a decently electrifying offense coming out on the field is Cameron Newton. Looks like a pineapple. All right. Is that really the way his hair is going to be this year? Looks like some like Japanese character. What do they call that? Anime. I made it sound like I was trying to hide that I love it or something. Does Pokemon count as an anime? If that counts, I've watched one. If it doesn't, I just don't know. Quick throw by Cam Newton. Good, utilizing that throw power. Not a lot of guys have a lot of throw power this Madden. And there you go, off the edge. D4. We said we were going to neutralize. Well, actually, we said we would slow down McCaffrey and Kuechly. So far, McCaffrey, that one play, a little premature, but looked pretty good there. Good stoppage. Underneath Williams. I mean, we're playing the purple there. If we aren't there, he probably accelerates for the first down. They've got speed. We've got to be on it this game. And Kuechly is all over the ball here. Throwing it deep in double, and actually, for a split second, looked like he was going to catch that. They are locking us down. Why is he fading there? Almost caught, but like, what is he doing there? I stepped into the throw. Well, another 3 and out. Depending on how we play this could be points or it could be no points. Let's see, Cam Newton. He's going to take a shot deep. McCaffrey is going to hold on to it down to the 4. How are we letting McCaffrey just run a streak right down the middle of us and let it happen? And good defense by Quan. Quan just filtering perfectly. I mean, they can have a field goal, I guess, but I mean, I have to cover that, but at the same time, if I don't come up there, that's a touchdown anyways. All the time in the world, but picked off by the free safety. I guess they won't score. How are we not getting in there in time? I'll never know. Rita up the gut, and not even a chance. Yeah, we're getting stonewalled here. A position battle right now, or a field possession battle. Field possession. What am I talking about? And there we take a sack. Looking left, wasn't there. Looking right, wasn't there. And then I was going to throw it underneath there. But of course, you guys saw the result. We got tackled for the sack. Unfortunately. Inside throw to Kittle. McCaffrey can catch a jump ball with his hands over his head. And Kittle can't catch an easy body up. Another 3 and out. All right, 3rd and 5. Let's go. Make a stop. Is that McCaff? To the outside, Verrett with the closing speed does enough to make him try to miss. Fred Warner cleans up. They will get 3, but that's perfectly fine. Off to a horrendous start so far. Running to the opposite side of Kuechly. Maybe we have a chance to run somewhere. We actually get some blocks. To the outside, and Thompson making a couple of really good plays this game. Potentially saved a touchdown. Let's go with something more simple. Let's go with some slants. Have Hurd streaking just in case he gets open. Is that Goodwin? Man, we should have probably just bulleted the thing. He took so long to corral it, but still, at least we're moving the ball. 2 completions in a row. 2 for 6 so far, looking pretty bad. Tevin finding room. I'm telling you guys, that inside zone, it makes Breida look better than he is. We'll see. I mean, obviously we have 2 really good backs, so at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter as long as somebody's doing well. But I think Tevin should probably be the main workhorse. Breida underneath. Gonna try to avoid the hit, but he's gonna get down. Tevin on the inside, 2nd in my peen. Up the middle, finds a little lane, tried to squeeze through, couldn't fit, but he got the first. That's what she said. Kuechly might be looking for the slant, so Kittle could get in behind him. Let's see. To the outside, terrible throw. I mean, if that's pressure, what are we even gonna do this season? All right, somebody get open. Jimmy Garoppolo going to try to run. Jimmy Garoppolo slow as hell. Gets caught up by Don Taripo. In fairness, he is a combine freak. This game has felt extremely fast. And there's a reason for it. Because it has been. And outside Ward, of course, gets burned to the 36-yard line. Love it. There's no way they just let that happen. There is no way they just let that happen. Give me that. Fred Warner with the pick. Fred Warner with a potential pick 6. I mean, that's the guy he had to block. Unfortunately, there was 2 fast guys. But Fred Warner with the interception. There you go. 5th pick of the year. Kittle running into freaking traffic. I don't know what that's about. Pushed off his route, but still. He has 1 out of his 3, and obviously he did not get 20 yards of rack. Not sure what everyone was talking about with that, but... Off the back foot again. Didn't mean to be. Like, why? That must just be a glitch this year. If you guys watch the Buccaneers franchise, please watch. You'll see that happened to our opponent first throw. I mean, why is that happening so often? There you go, Kittle. Run a man over. Kittle is a god. Not the first time he's run through a few players for a score. Touchdown, Kittle. Pressure has been abysmal the last few weeks, and Greg Olsen looked like he has easy first downs, and he keeps just accelerating poorly. Inside, Tevin wide open. Tevin slipping quickly. I'm telling you guys, it's all situational, man. Breida and Tevin look almost exactly alike. Tevin maybe a little bit better, so I guess Breida with the fresh contract probably should start. Throw it inside to Hurt. I mean, we're barely having the time to get these throws off. It has been a close one all game. About to throw it to Goodwin. Couldn't get it there. We will call a timeout. Once again, their pressure has been insane this game. Kittle is open, and he holds on to the thing. We could have a shot to the end zone, but I don't know if I really trust us to make that decision. This offensive line has been too risky. It's too iffy. Wait, has Jalen Hurd really not caught a touchdown yet for us? Yikes. It's not like he's had a great season. A lot of people wanted us to move Pettis to number 1 and then Goodwin to slot. I'm not really sure how that would change a whole lot. Maybe just move Pettis to slot or something. You know, we run a lot of times where it's only 2 wide receivers. I don't really think we should have Jalen Hurd as the number 1, even though I was debating it. Ooh, good decision, but at the same time, nowhere really to go either side. This is a good team on paper. I mean, maybe it's not going to work out in real life because overalls don't matter in real life because it's about how you play, but in Madden, a 78 overall starting roster is pretty damn good, especially with how much upside they have. You know, it's not like this is a 78 overall roster with all old players. And Richard Sherman with the interception. He will be in the zone now, I believe, right? Yeah, I was about to say. Bird still wants his first touchdown catch. If we can get it to him, we'll get it to him. If we can't, we can't. Try to cut it back, and Kuechly right into the man himself. Yikes. I'm not going to count this one against Breida, because, of course, we're going against a pretty damn good defense. Brian Burns super fast as well. Kuechly, though, he on his own can make some plays. And there, though, he got manhandled, I believe, by Kittle. Was it? No, it wasn't. Unless Kittle pushed him down and then got in front again. That was a really wide throw there. Perfect throw to Pettis, who handles it and gets the touchdown. Maybe not a whole lot of catches, maybe not a whole lot of yards, but he gets a touchdown there. First one of the season. We have been disappointed, to say the least. All right, we've seen it before. Panthers doing their thing. Can't get out there. Oh, my Lord. That's one way to do it, I guess. Their fullback should be their starting running back. Drive goal complete, my ace. Bend, don't break, don't do... Okay. Don't know how that's a goal, but, I mean, hey, we did it. We didn't allow a touchdown on that touchdown. McCaffrey got eliminated on that play. Unbelievable scenes. I really want to get everyone else involved, but it's not easy. Oh, I was really hoping for a block from Tevin. I know that's Kuechly, but Tevin, come on. I mean, we're watching the whole field here. You know, we see everyone. We see all things. Seeing the safety backed up a little bit. You don't think we see all, except for the times we don't? Please have a good throw there. Jalen Hurd for the touchdown. Beautiful play. That's one hell of a way to get your first career touchdown, buddy. Burned him deep. I mean, what a better way. There's no better way to tell you guys that we see all than to see all there. That was a perfect read. A little bit of an iffy throw, but he gets it over top. I don't know who that safety was, but not looking super great. Kittle, 120-plus yard catch away from his X factor, which is beautiful. Up 17. Offense is really opened up in the second half. To the outside, there is no one in sight. Jason Verrett and free safety Colbert, whatever his name is. Not looking super great. Josh Jones timing, couldn't get there. McCaffrey really just not finding any room. Juan Alexander over the middle. To the outside. Picked off by Fred Warner. What a god. Fred Warner with his 6th pick of the season. Perfect coverage. And there goes Breida. God, Kuechly is insane. Did you see how he was able to keep up with him? There's no way that should be the case. Comes down to Pettis. He gets a little bit of a chip. And look at the clear out. Pettis takes the guy out deep. Breida all the way down to the 29. That is just perfect blocking. There's not much more to it. Throw it underneath. That's my fault. See, now that's something that can get him right back in the game. A 14-yard sack is rough. Got Jalen Hurd. Pettis held Goodwin on the cut inside. There goes Pettis. Going to try to outrun him. Can't. Loses a yard, but it was worth losing a yard to try and get around. Inside. He actually held on to that. Goodwin makes an amazing catch. It will be a field goal, but holy crap. This has been such a quick freaking game. To the outside. Pressured, but terrible throw in general. You got a guy over the middle as well instead of having to kind of throw a cross body like that. Can I please? Cam Newton's going to take off. Finally using the legs. Tries to hurdle. Verrett brings him down, though. Underneath. Good play. Is that Moore's first catch of the game? Oh, he missed hard there. Oh, we missed really hard there. He's still going all the way down to the 30, making up big time with the lack of success today. Oh, my Lord, what a play. And press at the line. Underneath left, wide open. Gets out of bounds, but of course, with over 5 minutes left, the clock will not stop in this situation. We've got a Mayo fella in here. Don't think so. Let's actually use Nick Bosa. They're going to run it. All the guys you could have run it with go with Payne. All right. Not sure where using Christian McCaffrey doesn't come into play, but I would probably use Christian McCaffrey. All right, Bosa, let's make a play. And underneath, wide open. Moore. That was pretty much the Moore show. No more, please. Sorry. 4 minutes left. They're down 13. I think you definitely have to kick an onside kick. They will not. I don't know. I think that's a really risky situation. Unless we fumble, I don't really see us giving them a chance. That's a pretty big hit, in fairness. Up the middle, Breida kind of makes a move on Kuechly. Almost jumps through Reed. Both prime positions. Really good throw. Left foot was in, apparently. Tough guy to go against, Jackson. Outran him. They are going to challenge us, and I would too. Honestly, that left foot looked questionable. Very close. Let's take a look. Ooh, I think he was out. I think they're going to overturn this, and we're going to have to punt. No, I'm going to have to take another look at this. Are these refs on the payroll? I don't remember paying Jim this week. I mean, what? Where do they count the foot? Does that count? That probably does count, doesn't it? Either way, clutch play. Counted. That's all that matters to us. Probably a game-ending first down for us. Well, for them anyways, I suppose. Breida first down again. Looking really rough. Should have went for that onside. Breida cutting outside. Breida trying to cut back inside. He fumbles the ball and they recover. That is unfortunate. Really not Breida's fault. Just a clean hit. And they have life. Come on, D. Huge hit by Fred. Get that ball out of here. Not a chance. Made a couple of rough reads, but for the most part, we did really well. And where's the pick? Sherman actually almost got the deflection right back to him. To the outside, Sherman. But that throw was terrible. 4th and 10 now. That's easy pick for Sherman. Easy money. The man himself with 2 picks is Cam on meth. Somebody needs to test Cam. That is weird. Like, that is weirdly, dumb. Like, that just doesn't seem like a Cam Newton thing. We're going to play action here. I think they've been pretty much keen in on every run. Give it to the Swiss Army knife himself. Pretty sure his name is actually Juszczyk. But we keep talking about Checking the jiu-jitsu. Gonna go with a play action look. If we have anyone open, we will take it. If not, we might just even fall down. That's a rough decision, but Pettis almost comes up with it under pressure. Decent throw considering, and we will punt this ball. They still have a little window. Can somebody get some pressure? That's the real question here. And Verrett gets burned here. The free safety's not going to catch him, and Moore is gone. It's very hard to catch someone from behind, and they get an 87-yard touchdown. If they get this onside kick, I'm with the idea. I'm not touching this. Don't fumble. Try to shimmy out of the way, which was stupid. All right, Breida, no fumbling. Oh, my God. Kuechly's a monster. I really didn't think, when I was thinking about, like, who would be freakly OP players, I never really thought middle linebackers would play that much of a factor. Like, X-Factor middle linebackers are insane. Inside handoff. Breida doesn't fall down right away, so I don't think we can kick the... Actually, might be able to kick a field goal from here. 60-yarder from Robbie. This is something you can talk crap about to other kickers. The season he's having, if he can put this in. Kick is up. And it is through. Robbie is insane. Robbie's having himself a season. They're going to do it. I wouldn't in real life. I would just maybe do a pitch play or something, but throwing a shot deep is so risky. Could hurt somebody. Or just catch the ball in behind everyone. Moore ended up with a very good game. He was pretty much shut down the entire game and then probably put up about 180 yards in the fourth quarter alone. Kittle, that's a pretty cool little thumbnail. Kittle had a really good, couple of, first half was great, but then he kind of fell apart there. Didn't really do much for us in the second half. Sherman had a really good game. Clutch picks. I don't know. Pettis was good. Everyone was pretty decent. Nobody went crazy off other than Sherm. Sherman was probably the best player of the game for us, I suppose. Good game, fellas. Good game. Barely held out, Cam Newton's yardage looks decent, but he really wasn't that great. Jimmy Garoppolo kind of had his best game of the season, especially with all the, coming off of a loss, especially a heartbreaking loss, and having, look at the exact same yardage per carry, but having a lot of pressure in his face as well. Look at DJ Moore, 242 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ridiculous. Hurd, 69 yards. Kittle, 84. Pettis, only 40. I felt like we gave him the ball more than that, but apparently not. Pettis is severely getting ruined by us this season. No sacks at all by us, not even close if we're being honest, but we did have 5 interceptions. Robbie went off as well. I mean, I guess to be fair, we did have a couple of guys. Fred, Sherman, Robbie, Kittle, I suppose, Jimmy. Pretty good game for the team. I'll leave it at week 8, though, just in case somebody suggests a player that they want us to get. Ooh, Kittle has an upgrade. This is nice. This is nice. I normally would go vertical, but we can get him his scheme fit, which is actually pretty clutch. And you can see here is a pretty good upgrade. 1 acceleration, catch, all that stuff. 1 acceleration puts him at 90 now, so that's pretty sick, pretty elite. 4th best tight end in the league, but obviously he'll only get better from there. Adrian over here. Sorry, buddy, you're coming off scheme fit. Zone is more important than a hybrid acceleration in a zone. Everyone's getting acceleration upgrades. Debo, really not even playing much for us. Deep threat, I believe, is the best way to get speed upgrades, so let's see if we can get one. We cannot, but still a decent upgrade. But yeah, that's going to be episode 9 in the books. Actually, Tevin's still frustrated. Remember we were saying we had no promises for him. It was open out there. Those D-bays couldn't hang with, so why you give me the opportunity? Whatever. I think I'm going to talk about the stuff. Let's see. Did we get anything for this? What? Well, he got some yards, but he wasn't that great. 100 XP. That's it. 100 XP. What the hell is that going to do for anybody? X-Factor linebacker. Nobody has more faith in our offense than I do, but even I was impressed. Yay. Okay. That's not going to do anything for anyone. I like the idea. I like it, okay? But it's not executed that well. We have the Cardinals 2 out of the next 3 weeks, and we, of course, have their 4th round pick, so we want to win those games more than usual. We're looking pretty good, man. We're in a really good spot. The Seahawks doing well. The Rams, I believe, did win. It showed on the bottom. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much going to be the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, once again, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Maybe like the video. Something. I changed up the order. What are you going to do about it? I don't know. Probably nothing. Or maybe you'll do something and I'll be scared. Anyways, hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.